Yeah.
What is it like being a man and spending a lifetime looking at white people and complaining about them and trying to get them to let you be a supremacist or a real man? What's it? I can't imagine living a lifetime thinking that some other man, whether he's white, black, Jewish, whatever it might be, Asian, is holding me back in life. As a man yourself,
right?
What does that feel like?
Alright, so in one corner, we got the undisputed champ against the Dems when it comes to debating economics and politics in the black community, whom is Jesse Lee Peterson. And in the other corner, we have Mr. White Supremacy, Victor Blamer himself, and that's your boy Tariq Nasheed, having an in-depth convo with Jesse Lee Peterson on if there's a such thing as white supremacy, and if it is, what are they actually doing to hold black people back in today's time? Cause if y'all don't know, your boy Tariq Nasheed, he's living in the white suburbs of LA doing just fine. So with that, we all want to know, is this so-called white supremacy holding Tariq back from getting his shine? Of course not, but this is how he makes his living from made up storylines. And that's why I say, ain't no fee, thinking is free. So spread knowledge with your gamma degree.
What is an anti-racism advocate?
Yeah, I'm an anti-racism strategist. I look up for ways to try to replace the system of white supremacy with a system of justice, because unfortunately we're in a global system where white supremacy dominates all areas of activity. So we need to replace that system with a just system.
Define white supremacy.
White supremacy means people who believe through speech, thought, and action that they should dominate, control, and mistreat people classified as non-white. And we're dominated by that system completely globally.
How do you know that?
Because they said it. The people who put white supremacy in action, they specifically said that they were doing that. You go back to the so-called forefathers of this nation, and even in some of the European nations, they specifically said we're going to create a system of white supremacy where the people who are classified as non-white will be the inferiors. And they put these things into law, they put them into practice, and they put them into military defense. They defended these laws militarily, and that's where we are now.
And you said globally they've done this.
Globally, absolutely.
And so white people are smarter than black people, and have they done this to all other people?
Yeah, all people. All people. No, all people are dominated.
All people of color.
All people who are classified as non-white, they are dominated by the white supremacists.
So how are white people God's chosen people?
No.
Because you say no?
No.
Then why were they able to sit down and make a decision like that? We're going to build a system that control all people of color. We're going to do this and do that, and then the people of color have fallen into that.
Great
so
question.
somebody had to be smart and somebody had to be dumb.
Yep.
And it seems to me that the people of color are the dumb one. And why not overcome being dumb rather than trying to stop the smart man from doing what he does?
Because non-white people are too dumb to get smart.
Really?
Yeah,
So
because Neely Fuller, there's a brother named Neely Fuller who said that the white supremacists, and I separate white people and white supremacists. There's three people, as our brother Neely Fuller said, on the planet. You have white, non-white, and white supremacists. The white supremacists are the smartest people on the planet. I 100% agree with that.
Wow. And God made them that way?
No, God didn't make them that way, but they just evolved that way because they knew that their numbers were low in the global scheme of the planet. So they had to come up with ways to survive, and they had to come up with codes. So they had to codify their actions with each other to dominate the rest of the planet. And people who are non-white, they haven't figured out those codes, and they don't understand that they have to have codes in order to combat that. So we're still fighting over tribal bullshit. And that's our problem as people who are victims of white supremacy. And we haven't been smart enough to figure that out. So I agree with you to that extent.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are blacks included in that category as white supremacy as well?
You can't be a black white supremacist.
You said they were black Jews.
Right, but I didn't say in the black
But none of them are white supremacists?
No, because as a matter of fact, over in Israel, the black Jews are being persecuted and punished, and they have lawsuits against people practicing white supremacy on them.
So, just to get it right.
Right.
There are white supremacists, and there are some of them are mixed with white Jews who are white supremacists. And you said there are black Jews, but no black Jews are white supremacists.
What I'm saying,
are you saying that?
Because I don't know, you're kind of muddling all of these definitions, and I want to make it very clear. White supremacy transcends religion. You can't equate race and religion and make it the same thing. Race and religion is two different things.
But according to you, no blacks are a part of the white supremacist movement.
Well, they're black
According to
collaborators.
you.
They're black collaborators with white supremacy, but they can't be white supremacists themselves. They're still victims of white supremacy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is it like being a man and spending a lifetime looking at white people and complaining about them and trying to get them to let you be a supremacist or a real man? What's it? I can't imagine living a lifetime thinking that some other man, whether he's white, black, Jewish, whatever it might be, Asian, is holding me back in life. As a man yourself,
Right.
what does that feel like?
Well, I don't complain to the white supremacists. All of my messages are for the victims of white supremacy.
Right, but your whole thing is about the white man.
The white
What is
supremacists,
it-
the white supremacists,
what
not
is-
the white man, the white supremacists.
Right,
Let's be
it's
very
still
clear.
about men. They are
No,
white
the white
men.
supremacists, because you have white female supremacists too.
So men and women, white.
White supremacists.
Right.
Let's be very
Well,
clear.
what
White
does it feel
supremacists.
like to be a man who believe that these people are holding you back?
Right.
And so you spend a whole lifetime building your life around them, trying to stop them, and they're moving on with life and doing what they do
Right.
anyway.
Right.
What does that feel like?
What do you mean, what does it feel like? I
Does
feel
it
like
feel-
a victim of white supremacy.
So you feel like a victim?
I'm a victim. I'm
And
a victim of white supremacy.
And so are they holding you back financially?
Holding me back financially. Well, they can.
Are
I mean, they can.
Are they?
They can.
No, but are they?
They can.
Well, I didn't ask you if they
They
could.
can. If I get too powerful, yeah, they'll chop my stuff down just like they chop everybody else's stuff
Well,
down. Now, for example,
let me ask- I wanna stay with
I
that
want to
for- I'll
unpack
come
that.
back to that. No.
I want to unpack that
I
about
wanna
that whole
ask,
money thing.
are they holding you
because
back
you can make a lot of money.
Terry.
They'll do the Bill Cosby thing. They can put all types of crazy charges on you.
Terry.
They can deplete your money. So
Are they holding you back
what do
financially?
you mean, are they holding me back? I'm in a prison called white supremacy that's global. So we're allowed, certain black people are allowed to have certain resources, but they know they can take
Are
it back
they
from certain
holding
black people.
Tariq Nasheed back
Well,
financially?
I'm in a system where they can hold me back.
But right now they're not holding you back.
Well, they can hold me back.
Are they holding you back?
Define holding me back.
You don't know are they holding you back from being successful in your life?
Well, I'm successful because I understand white supremacy, and I'm successful as far as I can be, as much as I can be, because they can stop my success at the drop of a hat.
I feel that the white supremacist male is a better man than you.
No, they're smarter than black people collectively, yes.
Are they smarter than you?
Black people, well, to a certain degree, I would say yes, because I haven't figured out how to replace the system of white supremacy with justice yet. So I guess I'm not smart enough because I haven't figured it out yet. That's why I work every day to try to figure that out.